Hello and welcome back to Overbooked. I'm Amanda, and today we're going to talk about everything that I loved in January. I wanted to do this kind of new video concept on my channel where I don't just talk about my books, but also talk about other things that I'm enjoying. And I usually have this thing where I get obsessed with something and then I just stick to that one thing, and then I get bored, I move on. And that happens about monthly. So I thought I'd put together some of my favorite things that I enjoyed in the month of January and try to do this every year or every month. I put together some very random categories, and these might change every month, but this is kind of what I put together for this month. I don't have any beauty favorites because I'm terrible at skincare and makeup, and that's when I looked into this video idea and I explored January favorites. That's literally all people talk about is their skincare and makeup. So if I tricked you into this thumbnail and title, I'm sorry. I wouldn't be mad if you left right now. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to talk about, and I feel like I'll probably use every month, is what my favorite thing that I was watching this month. And I watched a handful of things, but I think it's definitely tied with these two items. One, I watched season 3 of The Circle on Netflix, which I was absolutely obsessed with. I love The Circle. I think it's such a fun show, and I loved season 3. I thought it was so good, and I just get so giddy. It just makes me so happy to watch people be friends. I love the last episode where they all get to meet, and it just fills me with joy, and I just loved the season. I just was obsessed. Me and my husband watched it, and I made him watch so many episodes one Saturday, and it was the best Saturday ever. Something else that I've been really obsessed with watching lately is there's this Twitch streamer that I recently found. Well, not recently, probably I've been watching her for a bit now. Her name is Gab Smolders. And she plays a lot of just random games on Twitch. So she'll play Stardew Valley, which I think is how I found her. She played Animal Crossing. She plays a lot of indie games. She plays, just a lot of random stuff. And story games, probably. But what I love, what she does, is she'll play the old Nancy Drew computer games. And I am obsessed. So sometimes when I catch her stream and she's doing it, I will watch. But what I've found is that she has a YouTube channel, which is great. And she has a whole playlist of where she's played every single Nancy Drew game, or all the Nancy Drew games that she's played. So I've spent a lot of Saturdays watching her play Nancy Drew, and it's honestly so cozy, so comfy, so amazing. I love it. So you should check it out. So I have a playing category, what I've been playing this month, and the only gaming device that I have is my Switch, and I guess my phone, which makes me think of another thing that I've been playing. For January, I literally went hard on Stardew Valley. It was Stardew Valley every night. It was probably one of the reasons why I didn't read as much in January, was because I was playing Stardew Valley. So I'm trying to do my first run through and try to do perfection. And I just am taking my sweet old time. So I'm on year 5, and I know that's really behind, but whatever. I'm just loving it. I love Stardew Valley. I'm kind of burnt out because I played it so much, but I just had a really good time last month with that. And I don't know, it was fun. I finally got married. I married, what's her butt? Oh my God, I forgot my wife's name. I don't remember what her name is. But anyways, it doesn't matter because I think it was a mistake. I think I should have married somebody else. So it's fine, but I finally did it. And I guess the other thing I've been playing a lot is Wordle. I've been obsessed with Wordle. Me and my friends all play it, and we talk about how fast we got the word. I don't know. My brother made fun of me because he's I'm tired of seeing those tiles. Which, to be honest, I am too. I just want to hear some camaraderie on how hard it was to get the word. But this is my thing. I get up and I do the exact same thing Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. I wake up, my bedroom's over there. I get up, walk to the kitchen, make coffee, and come sit my butt right here for 8 hours a day. And that's the same. And I just need a little joy in my life. And if this comes from Wordle, guessing a 5-letter word and trying to guess it in 6 tries, If that gives me joy, I'm gonna stick to it, okay? And that's that. Okay, so since this is a book channel, I have to talk to you about my favorite book that I read last month. So my favorite book that I read in January was probably Butter Honey Pink Bread. So I've talked about this in my reading wrap up already, but I just hands down loved this book. It was so good. I read this for the Book of Sense book club pick for last year, and I just thought it was just a really lovely story. The story centers on two sisters and their mother, and the sisters are twins, and growing up they were really close, and then something really terrible happens that kind of tears them apart, and then one moves to like London and the other one moves to Canada, and so they're like separated and they don't really know what's going on with each other's lives. Like they kind of like lose contact, and then an event makes them kind of come home and they're all reunited under the same roof. And it's like this regrouping. What is the word? When people see each other again. I don't know. This, like having them be together in the same place kind of brings back a lot of history and tension that's been in their relationships for a while, and they have to learn how to handle those things and how to move forward. And there's like a lot of cool like just themes going on. There's also like a little bit of a magical realism to the book that I did not think that was gonna be there, and I really actually enjoyed it. So it was pretty fun, and I really liked this book. I thought it was just very very well done. It was so good. It was really good. So then the last thing I think I'm going to talk about for what I enjoyed doing this month was an activity. Like activity-wise, like workout-wise, I guess. Maybe activity-wise would be something that I did. I don't know. But this is what I had in mind, like for activity was workouts. And I just discovered this person late January. So she barely made the cut. No, she would have made it in February. Anyways, my coworker that I usually talk to you about because we both ran a half marathon like at the same time, actually the same one. And so we're always kind of like, whenever we're in meetings, we're like, oh, like how's your run going? Or like how are you still running? Just random stuff like that. And she was like, no, I'm not running. I'm actually doing these walking workouts I found on YouTube. And I was like, what are you talking about? There is this YouTube channel called Grow with Jo, and she does a lot of different workout videos, but she does have like these specific walking videos where it's literally you like walking in place and then doing other random like exercises. And she has like big like, you know, clickbait stuff where it's like walk 3 miles or, you know, burn this many calories by walking, whatever. But they're actually really enjoyable. I've done 2 so far, and I have an Apple Watch so I can like follow along and like see how far I've gone. And each time the distance has not matched what her thumbnail tells me, but I think there's a lot of different factors at play. She is going way harder than I am, and the level of effort is just not matched, no matter how hard I try. It could just be like we step different or we're doing the exercises slightly different that leads to different results. But I will say it's fairly close. Like I think I did one that was 3 miles. I think I did like 2, like after my workout, I looked and I had like 2.8 or something. And I mean, whatever, I'll take it. I've been loving those videos, and I'm actually doing like a February challenge right now where I'm trying to walk 10,000 steps every day for the month of February. And these videos I think are going to be helpful, like just incredibly helpful, because I can't walk outside a ton because it's gross out. So there was actually a snowstorm for the past 2 days. So I couldn't even leave my apartment. I think they're really fun and something different to do, and you're stuck in your living room and they're free. So what's better than that? Well, those were my monthly favorites. I think that was fun. That was a fun time. That was quick and whatever. I enjoyed it. I think I'm gonna keep doing these. They're fun. If you had something that you really enjoyed, you had like something that you were just obsessed with in January, please let me know in the comments below. Especially if it's a book, you know, let me know if you had a favorite book in January. I'd want to hear it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I'll see you guys at the next video.